Aha, you on your boy Tankhead Sean, Aha Podcast. What's up? On my way to the gig. But before I do, this is what I have to share. Like I said, the Hummer stunt, man, that them boys did with Ja Rule, man, nah, we ain't jacking that. We ain't jacking that, man, because that ain't gangster, homie. It ain't. It ain't. You know what I mean? And by default, man, you got the home team caught over there with that, man. And that's how come I'm speaking to it. I don't know him personally. I don't. A lot of people that I care about do. You know what I'm talking about? And so my thing is this. It definitely ain't no, you know what I mean? But if somebody got to speak to that, homie, because we not letting that slide. The Hummer stunt, we don't do that. Gangsters don't sell tickets or wolf tickets that they know they can't cash, homie. We don't do that. We don't do that. That just like you run down on a cat, you know what I mean? You see him, and that's what it is. If the opportunity not right, you got to hold that. You got to hold that. You cannot be, you know, boy gets spooked. He got spooked. He's a joker, then that's what y'all said. He got spooked. Let him stay spooked. But you definitely don't throw no wood into that furnace. You don't do that. Because once you do that, you wave a flag. And you let everybody know, yo, y'all, we got beef over here, kid. This where the party at. And once you do that, everybody gonna know, homie. Everybody gonna know both sides participated in that. And I don't like to quote that boy Ho, but I gotta quote him here. So the wise man said, never argue with fools. Because people from a distance can't tell who's who. From a distance, I see two people arguing. I ain't gonna know who right or wrong. I'm be looking at them like, yo, they wildin'. That's what I'm gonna be saying. And I know that's what everybody was saying when they seen that debacle go on that airplane that day when all them dudes met each other, man. Nah, homie. You let that joker slide, it ain't nothing. But then it ain't, you see them saying it's not no drama like that. You understand saying? So, you know, I can understand that, y'all. This is Hollywood, man. Like I said, it's like a WWE, you know what I mean, encounter, man. Some wrestling stuff, man. You remember how it used to be with wrestling? They see each other. One of them bite each other ear off. The other one stick out a green tongue. All type of stuff like that was wrestling. Like, it was entertainment. And that's what hip-hop done morphed into, man. Or if it didn't morph into it completely, it definitely has an aspect, right? Because we seeing this too much, man. We are seeing this way too much, man. You understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no beef at this point. Y'all dudes are rich. Y'all got a lifestyle, man, that people vying for, man, that people envy. You understand what I'm saying? Look at Glorilla little sister, wildin'. Or the big one, the twin, I don't know what she is, little thirst bucket. Wildin' for money. Ready to sell her whole soul for some hot and spicy. She be saying she like hot and spicy. I don't even eat them shits, man. Come on, man. Get out the gutter with that, man. Dudes got an opportunity, man, to live a lifestyle that people envy, man. People out here vying for, ready to sell their souls for. You don't want to jeopardize that for no false sense of validation or being validated. You can't be validated, man, for some nonsense. Validity and nonsense mean you going to the penitentiary. Y'all ready for that? You ready for that? Because if y'all ain't ready for that, stay away from all that. If you ain't ready to go to the penitentiary, stay away from all that. That's all I'm saying. And the reason why I'm speaking to it, because everybody is looking. And when people are paying attention, man, then the message is being passed, man. Somebody is picking up while others are imparting. We don't want to impart them type of messages, man. Because y'all dudes can get in a situation and get a lawyer and get out of that. These little young dudes out here today, man, get caught in the trick bag in that way. Legal aid. You know what that mean after legal aid, right? Cop out. Because if you go to trial, boy, you blowing for sure with a legal aid. You kidding me? Yeah, some people get around with a legal aid sometimes. Yep, I know that. Not for the most part, though. Bet that. Not for the most part. Bet that. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be, you know, mindful of your audience, man. You know, take some accountability that comes with the responsibility of celebrity, man. Dig that. Take some accountability that comes with the responsibility of celebrity. I freestyled that, but dig it. You see what I'm saying? Let that be the reason. Uptown, Dame Green, Vicky Stringer, let that be the reason of motivation, man. Not wanting to paint, you know what I'm saying, paint something that we know is false. We want to keep the narrative intact. Like I said, babe, bro, stand by those I care for. A bunch of them that I care about. Stand, babe, bro, like, nah, that's family, Tank. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about? Niggas say I don't listen, but I listen to certain people. You understand, saying? But it wasn't like I was coming across anyway, man. You know what I mean? Because this medium belongs to us. You see what I'm saying? If babe, bro, get it right to wrap up, then so do we. You understand saying? That's just on some gangster shit. Gangster gonna respect what I said, because that's real. Nigga told me that. I'd be like, nah, for sure. For sure. Kidding me? We don't want to lose ourselves and lose everything that comes along with us over some nonsense, looking for a false sense of validity. Nah, homie. Validation don't come to a fool. Validation don't come to those who go out there and act the fool. You know where they get validated at? In the penitentiary. They got the most soaps, the most oatmeal cream pies. They got New York shit. They got the COs bringing them in. Ace of Spade, whatever. I don't care about none of that. That ain't jumping in your whip going to the gig. Bet that. That ain't having real money in your pocket. Bet that. That ain't staying fly in air color. Bet that. That don't include having a bunch of these. Bet that. Or one of these. Bet that. Those of y'all who don't know what it means to be without one of these will be in a cultural shock. You will feel like you being raped when they put you in the penitentiary and take this away, homie. You see what I'm saying? And that's all we trying to say, man. Yeah, we could push the, you know what I mean, the imagery of being a G. That's where we come from, homie. We ain't ever gonna forget where we come from, right? We gonna forever push that because it's a part of who we are. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure we put the narrative in its best perspective, man. You see what I'm saying? So when years to come, can't nobody look at us and go, dumb, dumb, dumb. No, be like, yo, them was some smart niggas there, homie. You know what I mean? They came with a talent. They seen something that they wanted to be, and they assumed it. You understand what I mean? That's that Vinny Vidi stuff, that Italian thing. I came, I saw, I conquer. Ja Rule named this song now, an album of that back in the day. And like who got beef with Ja? Come on, man. Y'all niggas need to chill, boy. That nigga there in the penitentiary, we would have looked at that nigga like, yo, son be pulling stunts. Leave that nigga alone, kid. He gonna end up in the wrong house one day and then boom. That's how you get him when you get with their arms reach. You don't be arguing over no aisles and seats. Ja Rule out there talking about let's shake. He act like he really in the can. That's what they be saying in the can. Let's shake, nigga. Let's shake. Let's shake, nigga. Let's shake. Let's shake, nigga. Let's shake. That's some jail shit. Dead eyes. Ask anybody that was in jail. That's some jail shit. Let's shake, nigga. What happens to the sink, that nigga? What happened? We shook out. Word. Let's shake, nigga. Let's shake. Let's shake, nigga. That's what niggas in jail used to do, homie. And that nigga Ja was on the plane doing it. I'm saying what I'm saying. I said what I said. This medium belongs to us, man. Y'all niggas ain't the only ones get clapped and say something slick, nigga. Everybody else got something slick to say too. Damn. Come on, homie. Get out the way, homie. Get out the way, homie. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to leave that right there, man. You already know. If you wasn't here, you was a square. YouTube don't write or produce. They just give me some space to have some space so I can show my face. Talk all this energy to you. You understand what I'm talking about? You jacking how I'm bopping. Subscribe to the channel. Because you already know how I give it up. It ain't going to cost you a dime to subscribe to mine. You like what I'm talking about? You like what I was just saying? Hit them like buttons, because I like those too. Getting there, but they got some construction here. So I got to pull back and let him slide on over there. So I can swing around over there. You know what I'm talking about? And get to where I need to be. You already know, homie. All right, that's enough. I can get around that. Good looking, my man. Good looking. I can get through that. Good looking, my man. Good looking. We out, y'all. You already, man. It's Thursday. Allah raised us. We here, man. Until then, go for the win. Ha ha ha. And I'm out.